Well, Virgo, it's an important month for you because you are ready to show the world another side of your nature. The sun is transiting the sign of Virgo, so you've got all that vitality, that energy returning. It's called the solar return. And I want to talk a little more about this new you later in the reading. But to start, we see the important 5th of September transit that starts the ball rolling in a big way with this 12th house Venus moving into your sun sign as well. That's the first little key that we see making a big inroad into these changes that you want to make. Now, Venus is a very loving and suave and artistic, creative, social planet. Its movement into the sign of Virgo, your sun sign, there it is there on the 5th. You can see it moving here. Does make you more attractive, but it doesn't function so well in your sun sign. You're going to have to give it a little bit of a hand there. Encourage it. Don't hide in the shadows. If you want this planet to work, you really need to come out of your shell and bring it. Bring it to the people, especially if you're looking to improve your financial status. Why do I say that? Because Venus is ruling this second house of finance. It also has jurisdiction over this 9th house of good luck. 9th house, along with the 5th house, is one of the houses of karma. You want that to be strong. You're going to need to give it a little bit of a boost this month. It's also a little close to the sun, which means it's not firing up as quickly as you would like. But as the sun moves away from it, you'll see that it gains a little bit more power in its ability. The full moon there on the 10th happens in your relationship area in Pisces. That's going to shed some new emotional light on your relationships. And it's a time for you to bring some friendship into your love life because the moon rules the 11th house. Uranus is strong by virtue of the fact that the sun makes a trine aspect to it on the 11th, and on that same day, I'm a little bit behind here, bear with me, Mercury goes into its retrograde motion here in your finance sector. So there is something focusing you, number one, with the full moon on the relationships. That could be business partnerships as well, because the 7th house has a strong link with that. And there's a hint there that your ruling planet going retrograde in the finance sector may have something to do with that. Dynamic interplay of the moon and Mars taking place there on the 17th, pardon me, in your career sector. That shows a little bit of volatility. You may be a little bit emotional. You need to hold your cards closer to your chest and don't expect everyone to respond in the way that you want them to. The 17th and 19th are big. The sun is opposite Neptune. Big dreams and plans, but also some confusion there. Virgo, you need to be a little bit more careful in the way you set your goals, especially with this Mercury opposition to Jupiter. That takes place on the 19th. And then the 23rd, Mercury, still in its retrograde motion, moves back into your sun sign. You see there's a dominance here, 3 planets, and the moon is going to swing around there, so that on the 24th, it enters your sun sign, making you a lot more emotional. This is a lot of soft energy here, with Venus here, then Mercury entering in there on the 23rd, as I said, 23, 24. This beautiful combination of planets is lucky around this time. It also brings generally better results to the relationship, but you'll note that all of these planets are in opposition to Neptune. So there's something you're concerned about. There can be a sense of deception or not being clear on where you stand with someone. The new moon, however, on the 26th, points back to this 2nd house. And this new you that I was talking about, I think has a lot to do with the way you speak, your understanding that communication is only really 6% words, 94% is all the other stuff, the space, the nuances, the movement of your body, the way you look, the way you use silence. So all of these things make up this new you, this new turnover. The new moon is hinting at that. Venus also moves into this second house. So your speech, the way you make money is all tied in with how you present yourself to the world around you. It's an important month, and as you can see, the full crux of the biscuit, as I call it, of these transits is going to make impact later in the last week of September. Now, if you want to find out more, there is more. It's all written up there at astrology.com.au. Follow the links that we've put in there. Kay and myself have given you the option there to go and just beef up this reading to find out a little bit more about it. There's lots of free readings there. We've got the monthlies and the weeklies, as well as the daily readings there to give you a little bit of context to what's going on at this stage of 2022. Please do subscribe, tell your friends, drop me a line, have a reading, all that sort of astrological stuff, and I will be back next month. Hope you will join me. Bye-bye now.